Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. We are witnessing a $61,000 Bitcoin price. Once again, going through the weekend, you're seeing the same thing over and over. We definitely had a dramatic change, friends, since the up-only price action part. Right, a lot of people still waiting to see, yes, are we going to do the whole up-only thing? A lot of people thinking about the altcoin industry, what's going to continue. You know, friends, a lot of people as well, everyone, bless their hearts, watching the Ethereum price, especially the ETH-BTC ratio, go to Poopy town. Now, I'm just going to draw something for you, friends. I don't want to usher in doom, but look, if we get a rejected Ethereum ETF, it could poke down here, and everyone's like, oh, no ETF, and then the insider bug eaters actually just start buying it. All right, that might be the low. Just telling you, that might be the low, where Gary Gensler, the semen demon himself, and he knows, like all these people, friends, they know the game, okay? They know the game. They are the game. And ultimately, I'm just trying to prepare you for anything that happens, friends, because a lot of people always freak out. You know the bug eaters, man. That's it, friends. The bug eaters. By the way, we've already poked this low. You see that part? We've already poked it. So I don't know what happens from here, man. Ethereum, everything's poopy. Look, friends, I've made videos to actually tell you specifically what's actually happening in crypto. Like, why are we seeing the things we do? Well, in a nutshell, the VCs, and I can't just blame, but yeah, actually, it is the VCs. The VCs, the insiders, the grifters, they've looked at Wall Street, and then they are Wall Street. So what they've done in crypto now, they've just paralleled the financial system. Instead of releasing technology early for you and me to buy at like, 50 million valuation for this layer 2 chain, instead of releasing it early on the market, they hold off. They get VCs on board, and then the teams, also greedy, what they do is they hire a finance guy, a weasel, and they're like, oh, we could be worth billions of dollars. We don't need to put it on the market. And they get more VCs and they make more connections. So what they do is they delay the launch. And they launch when it's opportunistic for them to dump on everybody. But by that point, the growth is gone. There's no growth. You are buying a 5 billion fully diluted market cap. That's it. Where's the growth in that? People want to buy the 100 million and get the 50x. But you're launching at 5 billion. You're already launching at 50x. So who got the 50x? The VCs, the team, the insiders, the grifters, the influencers. They all made the 50x. And you and me get nothing. Now, this technology, restaking, liquid staker derivatives, a lot of these other things that have appeared, AI and all these. There's one coins, friends, they've been sold off. They've rallied, but you get the drift, if you will. Okay, that's pretty much what's been happening. On the other hand, we have meme coins, though. Meme coins start from zero. So we're building community, we're building culture, and it is what it is, okay? Putting out in real world ideas, memetics, right? Someone in the Twitter space. A shout out to that gentle surf. Forgot your name, but that was awesome, man. That just the theory about memetics, and I don't even know if I said it right. Just idea, friends, of how everything perpetuates as an idea. Everything is just a meme, man. Everything is a meme. It's called like meme ethics. Everything is literally just an idea. I told you this, man. I figured this out a long time ago, friends. Sitting here 18 hours a day in a squeaky chair. I'm like, oh, I don't actually need anything except water and the roof over my head and the clothes on my back. That's it. Everything else is you've been hearing about what you want from other people. That's it. We've been hearing about it. There's a whirlwind. Now, here's the thing. You can't just say, oh, I'm not going to play the game, because we're trying to assess what do other crypto market participants see as cheap. What do they see as cheap, okay? And, you don't have to play the game. You can go play the government bond and government shares game, which is what they want you to do. They want you to go DCA buy into the Ponzi over there, but we're playing a different game. And there's no formula here yet. We're making the formula, friends. I write the book. That's why I'm going to play for you some nice angel music to remind you we are making the book here. No, there is no book, man. The game changes. The market changes. What the market has, product market fit and stuff. It changes all the time. By the way, we have Donald Trump. I'm going to show you another clip from soon. Donald Trump and the Ribbeting. We have it tying in with Landwolf as well. Because why? Because of Pepe, friends. Pepe is it's a representation. It's a protest. It's the memes resurging, the new meme coming out. People are like, yeah, screw the suits. We want to achieve something. Now, obviously, what does everyone achieve? You're buying something on the internet. As it is. But hey, don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. Keep the magic and the dream alive. You see that? So Pepe goes up. Donald Trump resurging. Donald Trump is a blunt instrument against the establishment. People saying no more bugs. No more bugs. I might start that, friends, by the way. No more bugs. Okay? People are saying no more bugs. Just like in crypto, they're saying no more VCs. You understand? No more grifts. No more scams. They don't want that. I like this Landwolf chart, by the way. I like this Landwolf chart. It's coiling up, by the way. Yes, I got it to early friends with my friend tech. I gave it like 200K market cap. By the way, I had no idea it was going to go this way. Trust me, if I knew it was going to do this, I would have went super harder. I had no idea. I thought maybe we go to 2 million and then we just bang. I had no idea. Trust me, I had no idea. No idea at all. All right, so trust me, I'm freaking regretting not going super hard too. Now, we are up here. By the way, not done yet. Just getting started, hopefully. And hopefully there's another 100x to go. I don't know. You have to figure it out yourself, friends, because I can get you, look, I can get you in, man. Look, it did a freaking 88% drop. You see that? And it was still here, down 78%. That's good for a meme. The 50% ping down. But you've seen all these things happen. Now, I'm going to show you Donald Trump. Donald Trump, actually, friends, read this right. Donald Trump says he's going to cut the taxes. And I'm going to remind you, I literally made videos about this thing exactly a year ago when we had the ribbeting. So I'm going to show you now. Sir Donaldson Trump. So this is obviously, friends, this is typical politician stuff here, okay?
A Biden tax hike, I'll give you a Trump middle class, upper class, lower class, business class, big tax cut. You're going to have the biggest tax cut.
You see that, friends? You see that? I mean, this is typical politician stuff. They always say that. I'm going to cut the taxes. I'm going to do this. They make the promises. As it is what it is. But it's all about, okay, is this speaking to crypto people? That's what we care about. So I know a lot of people come in, they get emotionally inflammatory and stuff here and there. Friends, I don't care. Do you understand? All I care about are the prices. We're here to buy low, sell high. I'm here to look for value. All right? We're here to look for value. And we're here to get out when there's too many weak-handed non-believers, the haters, when they're in. That's it. Everything else is a waste of time. But not really a waste of time. We got to like cipher and filter through it. Everything else is pretty much a waste of time though. Buy low, sell high. The old investment mantra, okay? Like you said, instead of a Biden tax hike, I'll give you the biggest tax cut you've ever seen. I want that, man. Maybe that's why it ties in. It could be a left translated cycle. We could still get a shocking move by the end of this year. And everyone, like, that's part of my dark prophecy, friends. I got to bring it up again. So I mentioned to you many times, the dark prophecy, I know people focus on the price. But don't focus on the price, all right? Don't focus on this $80,000 to $100,000. Don't focus on this. Focus on the idea. The idea is that if this year goes well and Trump gets in and just there's so much leverage going into the year, it's possible that we get a bit too excited and that something stalls us next year. An unforeseen FUD event that kind of like screws us over. That's possible. And that's why I just want you to be careful of that. Well, the whole reason, friends, I was even making this type of prediction back here was I was begging you this whole time, buy. Fuck the government, buy. I was just saying that, man. I was saying that the whole time. Screw the bears. The government, FUDding. Now, hi, by the way, here's your ETF. Lying. The government were lying. They know they're lying. They were all lying. The bears are just soy boys. They don't know any better. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they went on a date with a girl. She says, I love you. She sees her phone blowing up. You know what I mean? Oh, who's John? Oh, it's my brother. Who's John number 3? It's my other brother. How many brothers you got named John? You know what I mean? Like, they just don't get it. You understand? She's using you for a date, for money. Her ex is going to pick her up later. She ain't going to call you back again until she's hungry again. All right? You understand? These people, they're just bears, friends. Soy boys, bears. Just never get it. The rest of us with chiseled chins, okay, and very, very sharp elbows that can break the back of the bears. We understand the game. It is a game. You got to buy low. That's it. You got to buy low. Suck it up. It sucks if you want to win, by the way. If you don't want to win, I mean, like, be my guest trying to find sense of this momentum trading stuff. So as we wait, friends, the entire crypto market is still in sleepy mode. But look at this, man. The PulseChain Conference is still running. Over 100 speakers from PulseChain community. And if you want to hear, there's like drama going on because, friends, I've made a video about this. You watch it. The PulseChain Conference is talking about pDAI. So yes, beautiful. We are long pDAI. We love pDAI. All right, we love pDAI. Made the videos. Friends, up. I've got to remind everybody, one of the greatest pivots of all time. All right. Just so you know, friends, because look, if I was speaking to somebody, if I was speaking to someone, or just watching giving someone my time, I would want them, I personally, as an investor, I'm here in the game, I want them to tell me what I'm about to tell you, all right? I want them to tell you this, okay? As pDAI went up here, literally on here, I was being sent images from multiple devs and people who know coding stuff. They'll send it to me. They go, hey, man, you got to warn everybody. You got to warn everybody. There's a bug. They're minting inflation. Everyone's going to get wrecked. The insiders are dumping this unbacked stablecoin. So I'm just looking at it and I'm saying, okay, there's a lot of people saying this thing's going to $1. And then there's people showing me these inflation bugs and friends, this weird otter scan. We don't even have a proper explorer. Happy birthday to PulseChain, by the way. Don't even have a proper explorer to see stuff. It's just, there's too many things, man. Like, you get one little thing wrong. Oh, the whole story doesn't make sense. You know, it is what it is. So, look, this pretty much occurs. And then I said, look, man, I think it's a scam. And it comes back up. Now, over here, friends, after it goes back up here, up the top, what ends up happening is they make images of me, decapitating my head, and there's blood coming out. It's like the Mortal Kombat stuff, right? And basically, they're like, yeah. And I remember I just kept quiet. And by the way, a lot of people asked me about pDAI along the whole way out. And I along this way, friends, along this was happening, I even said, I go, look, man, if it's destined for greatness, it's still going to have a boom-bust cycle. And I'm just going to have to let the cycle play out. It's just going to stop wherever it stops. Now, me saying that, the crowd got even more angry. Because what I'm basically saying is, guess that, friends, that pissed off so many people. You know why? Because I basically said, guess what? You and your emotions are really euphoric and confident, and you're upset about a price drop. You're upset about a price drop, and people don't like hearing that whatsoever. Because we hear in Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was 60K, no one even believed it could ever go below 40 ever again. I'm not joking. They'd never believe this. I remember this back in 2021. You see, that's funny. So it is what it is, and then let the cycle play out. Now, here's the thing, right? On the way down here, let's say show you on a linear chart. Okay, when this happened, all right, I saw the price down. I was waiting for this. Okay, at 70%, 80. 90, bang, here you go, hit the 90, and I was like, well, I think we've rinsed everyone out now, time to get in. I just did that. That's right, you had weeks and weeks, had like 2 months to get in. I mean, lottery ticket video, post and stuff here and there. Friends, one of the greatest pivots, I have no ego, I don't care, bro. It was like the ego and the pride that don't exist in my world. Do you understand? It's all a game. It's a simulation. Do you understand that? You and me, we're just irrelevant. We are players in a game. We are pawns in the game. Everything's pretty much pre-programmed FUD. Stuff that's meant to be random ain't that random, right? There's a lot of things going on there, and just the more you start to see this as a game, the more you just think about, all right, if it's a game, you blame just Mario, friends. You just Mario. You're like, hey, the obstacle's coming. I got to jump. That's it. Hey, the big flower thing's coming around me. Okay, you got to jump, bop in his head to keep going. You got to slide down the tube. That's it. You're just playing a game. You're a World of Warcraft character, friend. You're running around. Hey, you got to talk to this quest. Who's this guy? That's when you start to see it like that. That's it. You go, okay, here comes the cycle. Snap. And then look at that. By the way, that's tremendous. What a big run. Thank you very much. Wow, that went up 29x. A lot of people try to call for the top here, bro. The narrative is too powerful. Like the pDAI narrative of going to $1. It's too powerful for it to just stop here. Like, I've even told you, my friend Dylan, man, we gave him Dylan went to 15 narratives. He's like, pDAI to $1? I made videos and I told you guys, I've got some really important information to tell you. Right, my friends, all anecdotal stuff. I'm like, pDAI to $1 was the one that stuck to them? Man, I gotta pay attention more. You see, that's what it comes down to. So we are celebrating PulseChain turning 1, but we're on 9 red weekly candles in a row. And look, I just gotta remind you, friends, always when I report on stuff like this, people will either say, FUD, twisting the knife, negative. They'll say that to me. But I know why you're saying that. It's because you're an NPC. You're literally a non-playable character. You've walked into the town because Blizzard have just coded you in. You have no history, bro. 12 months ago, I was being spat on and laughed at and ridiculed. Check the comment section, man. I was just spat on because I thought, I don't think 100x is going to happen in the first year. Oops. You know what I mean? I was being spat on, friends, for all these. And instead of going around, maybe Richard started going, I got everything right. You're all going to get wrecked. Yeah, you guys didn't like that outrage marketing in 2022. Yeah, I didn't do that, man. That's not me, friends. It's not me. It's just like, well, look. Are you learning? Look. See, friends, a knife twister is like what Eric does. But Eric, be honest, man, he earned his right to knife twist because everybody basically wanted to kill him for 2-3 years as it went up. For the 2 years it went up. Literally, death threats, violent threats. He got so much. So this is like his personal vendetta. So that's okay. Okay, but there's no solution. Eric never says, and this is why you should do this as a strategy, because he just comes in as a character like that. Okay, with me, friends, what do I tell you, man? I go, hey, there are these meme coins, altcoins, stuff, and narrative that has product market fit that the market has not woken up to yet. Friends, I told you, pDAI. Look at all my charts here for you. A Troper up. Look at this. 20x. pDAI. 27x. Teddy Bear. HOA Tangang. Look at these. Snap, snap, snap. Let's move this. Look at this, man. Just insane growth, man. 11x. All of these. You have Paw Pleb moving up from the low. I mean, we can cover it down here, friends. Look at this. I had this like 4x rally. See these, friends? Just getting started. All of these. All of these. There's many we're looking at. And many, friends, by the way, Blast is still in this rounded bottom zone. But against PLS, man, I have all these other charts. Just one. I've got like 6, 7 pages plus 8, 9 pages of all these. By the way, each page has got 16. So, I mean, I've already got 200. I'm watching over 200 coins. Literally watching over 200 coins. Just showing you, man, this is it. So that's the game that's been playing out now. And I'm providing these strategies and solutions. Okay, hey, well, guess what? If you're in this with me, this is what I'm doing. You don't have to do this. By the way, it's a very, very big risk for me. Okay, it's a very big risk because they don't all work out. They don't work out. But I don't care, man. I know, you know the game. That's right, friends. Do I ever apologize to say, oh, this one thing didn't work out? No, you know the game, man. You know the game. All these things are risky. They are risky. They can go to zero. You understand? They can go to zero. They're risky. By the way, look what happened to eHEX. Richard Hart tweeted it down, minus 89%. What does everybody say? Except, friends, this is like funny part. Just so you know, friends, so you're gaslit, okay? This is no longer an imaginary horrible, and I don't care who gets pissed off by this, because this is the God honest truth. Okay, you have a risk in the future. Just chew in your brain. Okay, I'm not saying this will happen. I'm just saying you have to factor this in. Okay, if the prices don't go to where the dopamine dealer influencer targets are saying they're going to go, if they don't get there, they're going to gaslight you. They're going to say, "Hey, Richard's talking points are still right. The market sold. You sold. It wasn't him." They're going to say that stuff to him, but your dreams are gone. They're going to say that. You know how we know this? They did this with eHEX. When eHEX dropped down, because Richard's tweets, we all know, man, I made that collage. Everyone's seeing that collage. When I showed that, people said, hey, he didn't do anything, man. People sold. He didn't do anything. Like, you've given guns out to school kids, and you're like, hey, the kids didn't kill anyone. It was the gun that killed. Like, if you're going to play this type of mental massaging game, okay, well, I want to play a better game of, like, product market fit, of stuff that actually goes up. You know, when these other things acting as slingshot leverage. Like, that's the game I want to play personally. I know you want to play that too. The whole reason why even in this coins is because they went up in the past. So you get to see all of these, man. If you have fresh fiat and USD, friends, I'm throwing you the Ribbeting thesis, Landwolf, Ethereum, friends, ticker Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Obama, showing you, man, all these things thrown out here as we find them cheap. All the other stuff on Landwolf, they have product market fit, man. I know people don't, friends, I don't have to, friends. I don't have to convince anyone of anything. Have you noticed when I make videos, I never say, please believe me, please, you have to believe me, sir. I don't talk like that. I say, guess what? I'm getting in. If it goes lower, I'll DCA. See yous in 18 months. That's it. See yous. That's what I do. By the way, I also give you launch pads if you want to participate. Yeah, but that's a KYC route. That's a KYC route. VVV launchpad, paid launchpad. These are better, by the way, because a lot of America is guarded off from the VC route. So it probably makes sense that all these meme coins might have a higher ROI in the future. Now, another topic, friends. Check out Justin's son. He received 3 million IGON tokens. Look at this. He farmed 665,000 Ethereum worth 1.9 billion. All right. And he got all these farms. He got IGON Layer, Swell, Puffer, Lido, all these, right? The 4 addresses where Justin's son received IGON are these. So he farmed $27 million of IGON farming these. He's a big, big, big player, friends. I saw one of the... Shout out to Mr. OG Faraday for doing this. I had no idea. I thought Justin's son made all his money by going all in on Bitcoin and Ethereum really early. I thought that's how he became a billionaire. But according to OG Faraday, he didn't. Actually, what he did was... See, he did good in it. He had money. He made like millions and millions and millions. But he wasn't a billionaire from that. What he did was he launched Tron. He dumped $300 million of Tron at the top of 2017, top of 2018, which I'll show you right now. He dumped $300 million worth. Basically, the market gave him $300 million bucks. And then from that top, that's insane, right? From that top, it drops 97%. That's crazy. By the way, friends, just to show you, man, look how long it takes for this coin that dropped. Now, look, I don't know if that wick is actually a proper full wick of where it stopped up here. But look, I guess it trades up here. It hits 30 cents up here, man. Even if you drop it down here, look, yeah, that's still a 96% drop. Maybe that was a very, very short minute of time, but it is what it is, man. This Tron drops 96%. Justin collects $300 million. He buys Ethereum at the lows. So, friends, it's reminding me of what Richard was kind of meant to do, right? Richard was kind of meant to buy Ethereum at the lows. He bought the Ethereum lows around this zone, and then he sold the Ethereum top. So he made like 10 to 20x. So now he has $4 billion. Now he's sold it and then bought back Ethereum. So he's got, you know what I mean? That's how he made it. But look, this might be an insight. A chart that drops like this, it could be an insight as to maybe the future of, say, HEX's price chart. If it's eventually going to curl up like this. By the way, this is multiple cycles. Look at this. This is 2024. It dropped back then in, 2020. So if you notice in here, it never goes and breaks the high. It does this. Now, I don't know, man. I'm just showing you different charts. There are charts like Litecoin, which actually goes back and breaks the high and then comes back down. I will show you that chart. So there's different iterations of these, okay, that you can see. See Litecoin? Litecoin breaks the high and then comes back down. But you have Tron like that, which is going up. But if you want to see the real chart, friends, I mean, look at Tron versus Ethereum. This is the real chart. This is the real chart. The only thing, the actually real chart you need to see. You see that? This was the 2021 bull market. All right, back here. Look at that. Tron did nothing. So Tron just went up because of Bitcoin and Ethereum dragging the whole industry up. You can see that on the ratios. There was no new money coming in. Just it's a dud. It's pretty much been a dud for a long time. That's what we're hoping we return to former glory. But it makes sense, right? Where's Tron's meme coins? Where's Tron's applications? It's just copy-pasted stuff. So it's a good case study to see what happens. That would be the fate of every chain if they didn't have meme coin culture, vibrant community. Thank you to Matty Allen for the conferences. I know there's controversy and stuff, but don't worry about them. There's always controversy with everything, okay? But yeah, it's great. Conferences, this is the 7th conference. You have these. Where's the Tron conference? Right? Where is the community out there? Where's everybody tagging and stuff? It doesn't have that, okay? So you really get to see the difference now. And I've got a post here from Mr. Oliver. Justin is one of the smarter main characters. Tron is doing amazingly well long term. Well, I've just shown you, right, the Tron ETH chart. That chart says failure. That chart says failure. That's it. You dumped your coins. You went and bought ETH. Your coin couldn't even do that again. So clearly, I guess the difference is Richard Hart, we're praying he does the better Dustin Sun move. So if he's bought ETH now, when he sells it, if he rotates that in, that's the play. That's the play where everything reprices higher. Obviously, Justin hasn't rotated anything again. As you can see, the price is just like moving up. So that's a key difference, right? It's very interesting to see these types of different scenarios play out, Also, friends, PulseX buy and burn hit 4.20% buy and burn. Yeah, it sucks. Minus 75% below day one sack. But, a lot of these things happening, friend. Look, at the end of the day, we've gone through so many. I've got many altcoins, meme coins. They're there, man. We just have to, you have to just try harder if you want that. That's it. A lot of these bleeding scenarios and all these, I know, man, it's hard because I've just shown you where a year ago, man, I get shat on and pooped on. I don't care about that part. I don't care about that part. I'm just helping you. Like, hey, the crowd always gets too bullish for every coin they're in. Okay, you can front run yourself from being wrong in the future. How? All right. You can participate in other stuff out here. Don't sell your core coin bags. Just have a think about it, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.